so I'll explain a little bit what I'm doing. So I just got done with stretching. I have my cell phone and I have my Bible. And I'm going to play this so I can hear it, and then I'm going to read through it, and then I'm going to write what I can. I'm going to try to go very quickly because I have other things I need to get to, and I'm running behind because I didn't get up exactly on time. So I'm going to give myself just a few minutes, and I'm going to be writing and all that kind of stuff. The purpose of this is the whole learning thing. If you read it, if you see it, you hear it, and you write it, the more it absorbs in your brain. So that's what I'm working towards. And then I'll explain more another day of what I do with the paper. It's a little bit more in depth of a study. I'm trying to get ready for some studies that are coming up. And so I am digging deep into the Bible so that I can do those Bible studies for my clients. So what I do is I go through and I circle all of the things that deal with who, why, what, where, why, how, when, all of those kind of question things. And then I do some underlining of verbs. So we know the action that they took to do it. Sometimes that's a little different in the Bible. And then I do some underlining of, for sure, adjectives and stuff like that. Because one that was in Genesis 1 that I did. Oh, dry land. It was dry. But every plant yielding seed. All the earth. Every green plant. Every living creature. Two great lights, the greater, those are and then the lesser, and then they just kind of throw in the star. The stars are all in there, just thrown in. So, I mean, it was almost like the stars were a last thought. So that kind of stuff is what's grasped. And then after I get that done, I dig even deeper and I think about blessings, curses, and promises. And then I also find things that are different, but also find things that are the same. Things like God does most of the creating, but the one place that he doesn't, he does because, there's the earth, but the earth brought forth veggies. God didn't just, call it, up at the top, he says, let there be light, and there was light, he had magic, right? God said, let there be expanse in the midst of the water, and let it sprout. And God made the expanse. God separated the waters. But here it says the earth brought forth, not God's power. So it was definitely a different thought on that. What that really means, other than the earth created it from there. It could mean the fact that God put the power into the earth to give vegetation, but the earth brought it forth. So that kind of stuff is what I'm looking for. The blessings, like God blessed them. God said to them, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, subdue it, have dominion. That kind of stuff. He also blessed the birds and the fish. But he does not, and I don't know why, but it doesn't say that he blessed the beast. I never found that. He blessed the beast and the creatures and the livestock and the creeping things, but he blesses the fish. It is weird. Why? I don't know. Fish, birds, are they closer to God for that purpose, or I don't know. So, okay, moving on. I spent 6 minutes explaining this. Now I gotta go. So I'm working on this for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go to my reading. All right, so a little of what I do with reading. I read one section. So each chapter can be broken up in different sections. So I read one section, which doesn't take me very long. So that means that I get maybe 3 or 4 pages read. That way I feel like I did get my reading done. I did do something. I'm moving along in my reading, but I don't have a lot of time to give to my personal reading. And in each section, they teach you something. So I'm learning something from every single section for every single day. So then I write down what I learned, like little briefs of what I learned from this section. So today's is, we all have control even when we don't know it, and we all want power. And that's funny because my son is in the study of Babylon right now, and the power that they wanted, and then before that you've got the Garden of Eden, and you have where she takes the fruit, and she was trying for more power. So like things that we can think about when we read these things. So moving on. Okay, so this is how I set up my stuff. If I put the cell phone down off of the stand, then I can't see it. It's down underneath that lip. So I bring it up, and then I have my timer. I did 10 minutes at 3.3, just over half mile, with an incline of 0.5. So I'm watching something so that it kind of like, I can ignore the fact that I'm actually walking. And this lady I'm kind of enjoying right now. So, and then if you want to know how I have this, you can get this on Amazon. It's a little stand for your treadmill. If you have the arms to your treadmill, and that goes on your arms of your treadmill, and it becomes a standing desk or walking desk. I have a hard time walking with it unless I'm at like a 1 or only a 2.0. Anything above a 2.0, I bounce too much. I can't write, or I can maybe do some typing and whatnots, but that's like it. So that's where I'm at. I'm moving on because I'm running a few minutes late. Alright guys, so really quickly, I'm driving, and okay, so there is snow on the ground, but this is from like a week ago, almost a week ago. But there was a light one a few days ago. But there's no ice or snow or anything. They've completely cleared the roads, so this is perfectly fine. I'm doing a quick 7-minute run out to Casey's. Last night I got groceries. So yesterday I took off. I did not do any recording. I it's kind of like my get all done, possible, out of order, not organized day. So it's a day that I kind of get some more grading done, I get groceries done, I do a slight, I do what I have to with the kids as far as board stuff and whatnot's done. Groceries is my big haul, and when they don't provide what I need, because I do a pickup, so when they don't provide what I need, that makes it even harder. So I try to get everything in the order and everything early, but hold on here, the sound coming. Okay, so just a little blurb of something that happened on the road, but I was coming up on it. So anyways, they didn't provide my Alani, and if you know me well enough, I have to have my Alani. It is one thing that I just cannot give up. Otherwise, I can't get all my stuff done, and I become what's called brain fog really bad, or maybe even brain dead. Sometimes I just stand there and like roam around the room, not having a clue, sometimes walking in circles. So I am out to go get my Alani. I'm going to pick the kids up some donut to make up for this 15 minutes that I am coming out here. That way I don't have to make them a breakfast, and I am done. So, kind of a little blurb here. I just got done getting the Alanis, and I got the donuts, and I'm heading home, and I am sitting and pondering about this next year. So like I have throughout the past few years, I don't know, since COVID, have let my kids pick what they want as far as activities to do outside of the home. My rule of thumb is that each kid can have one, but if they both pick separate ones, they can join in with their siblings. So I'm only doing 2 extracurricular activities. And that gets down to it's mostly for the fact of price and the fact of Mama doesn't want to drive all over town all the time. Mama has better things to do. I feel like I say that all the time. Mama has better things to do. Theater's coming up. They're doing The Little Mermaid. I've been kind of iffy about them doing this. And Isabella has picked to do theater. And my son has done theater before, and so I asked him, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to do theater. So now in April, I'm going to be having theater, and May, theater and soccer all together. And one is to the west of our house, about 20 minutes, while the other one is to the east, opposite direction, another 15 minutes. And so yeah, I've been kind of pondering if this is really what I want to do. I did it before, I know it is possible, but it is a lot of time in the car, and I've got 2-year-olds. I am really going to have to be a stickler on time, and that kind of stresses me out. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it. So we'll see. I don't know if we can fit it in, because that's like what, 20 minutes. Go ahead. 20 minutes one direction. 15 minutes the other direction. I'm pretty sure they're both going to be in the same day, because that's how it was before. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, literally all I do is I spend from, I don't know, 3 to 7:30. No, it's like 7:30. 3 to 7:30 every single day, running or Tuesdays and Thursdays, running around. Yeah, and that is really a lot on me. So I'm like, okay, I'm a little drained. Hey, I'm home, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get home and go do this. Alright, so I have one in the bathroom that is doing their bathroom time. One's down in the basement and decided he was going to do some workout stuff that is for his workout time. And I still haven't got my hair washed. That's what I'm kind of talking about like when we go to do stuff, it's kind of like an interruption of our day. And so like I went and took care of getting my Alanis that the store didn't get me. And so then I came, sorry, they're doing their school back here. And then I missed out on getting into the bathroom when I wanted to. So like now I have to wait to do certain things. So I'm either gonna go clean up the bedroom or get some school graded. Maybe both if people drag their feet long enough.
But not Ariel.
Say that again. It's over. Alright guys, welcome to my hideaway spot. It's called my laundry room. It has been a doozy of a day. Yeah, I going on a basket full of clothes number 2 to sort. I did the one this morning. I'm back down here. I'm doing doozy number 2. It is like after 2. Maybe 3. I don't know. Yep, it's 3:01. And I just got done dealing with all the kids' school. Actually, I didn't even get done with my daughter. I don't know if anybody else has one that's unfocused, all the way unfocused. Cannot seem to get the focus on at all. She's the one. And I have the hardest time because I'm not like her. Just cannot, she cannot get math worth anything. I have to sit through that. I might have to sit through some grammar. I don't know what is all over me, but it looks like salt was poured on me. I don't know, it's been a doozy of a day, like I said. So I got through, I think, 2 worksheets with her, and I got through 4 chapters of math with Josiah. So that's the difference. Like we have to go back and check the worksheets that she had because she can't seem to get them even close to halfway right. That is hard for me. These are laughter tears, okay? So these are like, I'm laughing because I just don't want to cry. The hard things that you have to deal with when you homeschool. Love my children, but boy, can they be difficult. She'd rather be drawing before even touching a worksheet. I have to beg her to sit down to work on a worksheet. She'd rather be on her laptop or drawing before she even touches a worksheet. And it's like pulling teeth with her. While the other one wants to interrupt the other one to get their schoolwork done because they're really out to get done. Now, wasn't before, but now they are. Yeah. So this mama has not touched her beautifulness all day. I have not done any hair, makeup, any hygiene, guys. Has not happened today. You have days like this. It's part of homeschooling. Luckily, I could maybe get it done before going out. But to do so, I am going to take a wind down, a calm down, because I think I'm going to lose it. So I did, like I said, 4 chapters of math with my son, but he also did an oral report for history. I know he's trying to push through. So with the pregnancy, I could not function. I could not even walk when I was pregnant with the twins, and that put us behind. And then when we came back from pregnancy, they wanted to drag their feet. And it was like pulling teeth to get them to even do. But when I finally eventually put it in perspective for them, then it was like, okay, there's some seriousness happening here. We need to look at this again. Then I put a video of homeschooling on for them that gave them what an ideal homeschooling is. Ideal, okay? Meaning like you could be out doing better things in your life and be almost done with school because you were homeschooled. You could be going on with your life if you move ahead, and so with that, my son has decided he's going to push himself. He's going to push hard. I feel like he's going to burn out. I know how it is being a mom homeschooler and having my own business and running AYSO and having a family and being mom and having babies and guys, gardening, and it can kick you in the face a little bit. And he is like gung-ho. And I'm not going to stop him because you know what? There are some lessons learned, and I'd rather him learn it where he's in a safe environment than for him to learn it out in the real world. So I'm letting him go gung-ho, but he's kind of affecting me a little bit. This mama needs a recoup, and there's not going to be a recoup today. So I got to sort laundry, I got to rotate laundry, and then I also need to fold laundry. And then on top of that, I need to go upstairs and wash my hair and brush my teeth and probably blow dry my hair by this point and wash my face so I can come down here and do some makeup. And then I got to figure out what in the world I'm going to be wearing outside, and I'm sure it will be freezing cold by the time we get there. Wrong place, wrong time. What's the weather supposed to be like? We'll say here. 25 degrees. What am I going to be wearing outside in 25-degree weather? At night time. The only thing I don't like about having Christmas stuff outside, I'm freezing cold. And then have to take babies outside when it's freezing cold. And have a stroller when there's snow on the ground. Not fun. Okay, I went into La La Land there for a second. I need to keep on moving. 8 minutes of this recording. I gotta go now. Bye.